could put your cameras down and clap a little bit. Some of you familiar faces that I remember from back in the day, but that's okay. Thank you, Robert. I'm humbled, I'm grateful. It's a lot of people that helped me.
You're being loud.
Get to this
Your
point.
voice out.
And I want to thank them. I want to use this opportunity to thank them in front of you. You'll get to know some of them, most of them. And I want to thank my family. I want to thank Jen, who's been along for this ride for quite a while. Tyler and Carter, who grew up here, who spent time here. Probably wasn't the easiest thing to be my son as I was trying to figure this out, figure out the difference between being a dad and being a coach. So I love them dearly. You'll see them around, hopefully. Obviously, I want to thank my parents, thank Chuck and Elaine, and as I go through this interview process, I'm always quick to tell people that I'm an only child. And only children are spoiled, which I was. I was an only child of 2 educators. But my dad was a basketball coach and assistant football coach, and he taught me what it was to be tough, to work hard, and to embrace being part of a team and loving being part of a team and how powerful that can be when you're an only child. Those are probably hard things to understand, but I would tell you that those are things that I've built on, that I believe in, and I want to try to put as many people in this building and around our players that are like that. So I thank them. Obviously, I want to thank Robert and Jonathan and Daniel and the entire Kraft family. Not only for the time that I spent here as a player, but the experience a year and a half ago that Robert mentioned with the Hall of Fame. Just the class that they showed myself, my family, my friends, the people that came. I think one of the biggest groups I'd like to thank are the players that have impacted me along the way from Ohio State. That when I didn't know what I was doing, I had no idea. I just tried to figure it out as I went along. To the ones that I had in Houston, to the ones in Tennessee. And Robert mentioned that we won 12 games in 2001. We played 91 players, and they all cared about the team immensely. They would do whatever it took for the team to win. And with that, the coaches that have impacted me along the way, my high school football coach, Jerry Reardon. I think I've had a great opportunity to play for, to coach with, and coach for some unbelievable mentors. People that have helped shape me, from John Cooper, Bill Cowher,
Bill Belichick,
John Mitchell, Romeo Cornell, Bill Belichick, the multiple coaches that were here, to Luke Fickell, to Urban Meyer, to Bill O'Brien, who held up his end of the bargain. When he asked me to come to the Houston Texans with him, he said, "I'm going to do everything I can to get you ready to be a head coach." He did that, and he's a great friend, and I'm going to support Billy every way I can up the road at Chestnut Hill. So, the assistant coaches that have, held me accountable to leading a team. Sometimes when you're not right, or you need somebody to say, "Hey, there's another way." And I want to thank those coaches, because to be in this situation, you need so many people around you, and you put in place to help the players. I want to thank the teams that were willing to meet with me through this process to give me an opportunity to potentially lead their team. But in the end, it was clear to me and to my family and my soul that this was the place that I wanted to be.
Hell yeah.
And I thank Robert, and I thank the Kraft family. Excited to get to work, excited to meet the people in this building that have made this place special. Find out what they need, find out how I can help them do their job better, how we can enhance the stuff that we do well, and then find out what the areas of focus are and get to work. I want to galvanize our football team. I want to galvanize this building. I want to galvanize our fans. And the most important thing are the players. There's some of them right here. I want to provide a program that provides their ownership, but also their accountability of each other. and one that they'll be proud to be a part of and that they're going to fight for. You guys are going to ask me questions about culture, which I'll be happy to talk about and discuss. One thing I've realized about culture is that you can find out what your culture looks like when your family, your business, or your team is at its low point. It's not when you're winning Super Bowls, or it's not when you're 7-1 or 10-1, because then everybody's waving towels and everybody's happy and they're excited to come to work. But when you get hit in the mouth, or you're down, or the chips are against you, then you can take a snapshot of what your company or your team looks like, and then you'll find out what kind of culture you have. But that culture is going to be built on winning, a competitive spirit throughout our roster, throughout our players, and throughout our coaches and our staff, and the ability to put the team first and care about somebody other than yourself. And I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to get to work. But everything and everyone in this building is going to understand and believe that their job is critically important for our success. And it's going to be, how can I help you in order to help the players? Our players will respect and they will appreciate and they will be grateful for the opportunity that they have here and the people that work in this building. Some very familiar faces that I can't wait to reconnect and to work and figure out how we help these players and this football team. We're going to earn the right to be here every day. We're going to remove entitlement from our football team. We're going to get everything that we've earned from the head coach to the position coaches all the way down to the players. And we're going to earn the right to be here every single day. I always say that I don't want to get into too many messages that'll be geared for the players. But I hold those conversations. Those are special conversations between the coaches and the players. But we want to treat every player the same way they treat the team, and we want to treat every employee the same way that they treat the team. And if they care about the team and they come here with a great attitude and a willingness to work and help the team, I've asked Robert to do everything that we can for them, to support them and their families. That's the type of environment that I want to build, and I'm excited about it. And with that, would love to answer any questions that you have.